Hey everybody, I'm Tim Brahim with Performance Experts Coaching and Leadership 360 with another business and life tip for you. And today's business tip is in relation to a subject matter that is very important for originators to get their arms around, but so few of them have a strategy for. And it's the subject matter of training and onboarding a new employee. Let's face it, most of us are working within small branches or small individual offices, and we don't have necessarily an entire human resources department to help onboard new people to our team and to get them integrated into our system. So we're kind of left to fend for ourselves. And it's such an important subject matter because we spend time hiring the right person, and if we don't onboard them correctly and integrate them and train them correctly, they're never going to be anywhere near as valuable to you as they will be if you do. And one of the most successful strategies for onboarding a new processor, transaction coordinator, junior loan officer, whatever it is that you're looking to add to your team, is that of something that we call shadowing. And it's something I've done for many, many years, and something that many of our clients in the Leadership 360 program have successfully done. So let's use as an example you wanting to onboard a junior loan officer to come work on your team. What I would strongly recommend that you do, and first of all, the first thing you need to do is embrace an entirely different mindset, which is that I'm going to hire this person and I'm going to pay them for the first 60 days or so to do absolutely nothing for me. Okay, you heard that right. So for the first 60 days, you're going to pay this person to do really nothing for you from a productivity perspective. Yet at the same time, what you're going to have at the end of these 60 days is something far more powerful than what you typically get. Because what we're looking to do in this particular hire is to make a clone out of you. Somebody who responds to objections the same way. Somebody who works within your system the same way. Somebody who understands all the players within your referral sphere and can communicate with them in the manner that you would want them to communicate, just as if it was you. So you can step out of the business, have some freedom in your life, and yet really not have anything skip a beat because you have a mini you, if you will, there in the office with you. Now, how do we create that? Or how do we create a mini processor, somebody who's an exact replica of your top processor? Well, we do this with the concept of shadowing. So what you're going to have this person do is they're going to come into your office that first day, and they're going to sit there with a yellow legal pad on their lap, or they're going to open up a laptop, and they're just going to watch you work. So if you start work at 9 o'clock, they're just going to watch you work like a fly on the wall until 9:50. At 9:50, you're going to stop whatever you're doing and you're going to debrief. So for a 10-minute period of time from 9:50 to 10, you're going to simply say, okay, go, what do you got? And they're going to say, you know, who was Mary Jones, the real estate agent you're talking about, and what's the significance that she has? Or tell me a little bit about what this term negative amortization means, or what is an underwriting fee or a doc prep fee that I heard you quote on the phone, or these 5-1 arms, how does that differ from a 30-year fix? Whatever their questions are. So this is for their learning. You're going to answer those questions for 10 minutes. Then at 10 o'clock, you're going to go right back to work for another 50 minutes. And at 10:50, you're going to debrief again. Every day, you guys are going to take lunch together, and you're going to continue the debrief over lunch for a good solid hour. Now, this may seem redundant, and it is. But once again, what we're trying to do is create a clone of you. And what would it be like if there were two of you? How valuable would that be? What would it be like if you had two rock star processors? Same concept with a processor. They shadow for 50 minutes, they debrief for 10, and they do it all day long. And what will happen is over the course of the first few weeks, you'll notice 2, 3, 4 weeks in that the questions will start to diminish. And that's a sign that this person is starting to get it. They're starting to understand everything because the number of questions that they have has been significantly reduced. Okay. At some point in time when you know that the time is right, you're going to reverse the roles. So rather than this person listening in on you making phone calls to your lead prospects, talking to your realtors who you're giving status to on loan files, etc., you're going to actually have them start doing that. They're going to take the loan application with the client, and you're going to be sitting there with them watching the process. And after that loan application has been taken, you guys are going to debrief. They're going to take the initial lead call. They're going to quote the rates. They're going to work up a spreadsheet of different loan options, and then you're going to debrief them after that. At the end of 60 days or so, I'm telling you, you're going to be armed and dangerous to have a very successful teammate. Same concept with the processor, just kind of circling back to that. After 2 or 3 weeks, you'll notice that the number of questions will start to reduce. And it's at that point in time that the processor wants to start giving to that processor in training a 1008 to work up. See how they calculate income. See if they've written a cover letter that is impressive to the underwriter, and see if they've stacked the file properly. At the end of 60 days, you're going to have 2 fantastic processors. So try shadowing. I think you'll find it to be successful. And one last thing. For all of you that are thinking, I don't want somebody sitting in my office watching me work, it's going to slow me down. No, it won't. You'll actually be far more productive because you won't want to be setting or creating bad impressions by screwing around rather than working. So you're going to find that you're going to get a lot more productivity out of this system as well. I hope everybody found this to be valuable to your success, and we'll be back at you soon. Bye-bye.